8:16. Now, lap band surgery may seem like a drastic option for an overweight teenager, but it was the only solution for one Aussie girl. At 110 kilograms, Samantha Watkins had tried everything to lose the weight.
That was until she underwent surgery at age 17, and look at the results now. Samantha is now half the size and a mum to 2 young children. In this month's New Idea, Samantha says lap band surgery saved her life. She says she doesn't just look different, but she's a completely different person, more confident and outgoing. Samantha's mum, Tina, joins us now, along with Sunrise GP, Dr. Ginny Mansberg. Good morning to you both, ladies. Tina, let's start with you. What a remarkable transformation. You came up with the idea for Samantha to have lap band surgery. Tell us about it. It's got to be a big decision.
It is a big decision, and I saw an ad in the Sun one day when I was at work. Rang Samantha and asked her about it because she's always had a problem with her weight. It was to go and sit a seminar, so which we did, and we were told then it was going to be a random study for adolescents' obesity, and there was 3 months of testing, which was blood testing and all the other testing before they were randomised, and she was picked for lap banding.
Wow. So when you look at those photos of when she was 17, you see her now. How has she changed as a person, apart from obviously the weight?
She's a totally different person now. She has a lot more confidence in herself. She dresses nicely, which she did dress nicely before, but she always has tried to hide the size that she was. She was around about a size 20, size 22. She did get down to about a size 6, size 8. Now she's sitting on roughly a size 8, size 10.
Okay, so when you look back at it, it was the right decision?
It was the best decision I've ever made, because I honestly thought that my daughter was going to eat herself to death.
Ginny, how does lap band surgery work? Just explain to us what it actually is.
It's actually not that major as far as surgery goes. It's keyhole surgery, and they actually stick a band around the top part of the stomach. And the reason is because the sensors that say I'm full are at the top of the stomach, so the stomach almost needs to get full and expanded at the top for you to feel full. By putting that band right at the top, obviously those little nerves at the top of the stomach get filled pretty quickly. You don't have to eat very much before you feel full.
So it kind of cuts it in half a bit? Is that
less than half? Because often these kids have eaten so much that their stomachs are quite large, and it takes heaps to fill them up.
Because we all know body image of teenagers, how important it is, what it does for them physically, emotionally, mentally. Is it a good option for teenagers with a weight problem?
Unfortunately, it sounds so radical, but unfortunately for these children, and it's not for everyone who's a bit overweight, this is for the very obese with health problems that have come as a result of their obesity, like diabetes and hypertension, high blood pressure, that would send them to an early grave if they didn't do something radical. It's almost the only thing that works. We've tried diet, we've tried exercise, nothing works. And here we've got studies just starting to emerge now that are unbelievable, the results.
What are the dangers with it?
Look, I can't say that there are no dangers, because it is surgery at the end of the day, so you really need to know what you're getting up for. First of all, it's not a silver bullet. It's not like you can say either you have the surgery or you diet and exercise. No matter what, people like Samantha are going to need to diet and exercise for the rest of their lives. This is just a help. It's not the only answer. The other thing is, in America, some studies have suggested up to 10% can have some problems with nutrition. They almost don't eat enough, so they can get a little bit malnourished, and it can slip. The band can slip and need to be replaced. In the study that Samantha was involved in, about 25% had technically a failure. The band wasn't tight enough, and they needed to do it again.
Well, I've got to say, it's been great to learn about it, because I thought it was so radical that it was almost a bit dangerous by the sound of it. It really is an option for many kids, and Tina, by the sound of it, it saved a girl's life, which is fantastic. Thank you for telling us your story.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
And you can read more about Samantha's amazing journey in this week's New Idea.
Later this hour, why small talk might not be good for your health. And on the morning show, Brooke Shields' explosive memoirs.